innovating your way out of a declining market. We all need examples of this, and I had the opportunity to hear a really good one about NASCAR. Recently, I went to my 30th year graduate school reunion, and I had the privilege of listening to Eric Anderson, the chairman of the marketing department at the Kellogg School, talk about how he was hired by NASCAR and what he has done to help them really grow back after becoming, as their chairman put it, dangerously irrelevant. You see, NASCAR has had its challenges in the recent years. Millennials aren't going. There's an awful lot of pressure on NASCAR to appeal to growing markets. And in the last few years, building tracks in places like Joliet, Illinois haven't really helped. Why? Because, for example, Joliet does not have the ability to be reached by a major thoroughfare, nor does it have incredibly strong Wi-Fi. So think about it. If you're a millennial that doesn't like to drive or own a car in the first place, and second of all, you're most comfortable if you have the opportunity to stay connected by texting with your compatriots and compadres, how are you going to feel about going to NASCAR in the middle of Joliet, Illinois? Well, the interesting thing that NASCAR recognized was that they had to make some profound changes, and they're already doing so. They've helped to change the rules so it's a little more exciting. They've obviously beefed up their internet and their wireless, and they're finding ways of engaging spectators much more in the actual racing experience. Everything from headphones that allow them to listen in to driving, to the ability to watch the events online while you're there live. So what does this all mean? It means that businesses really have to learn to be visionary, and NASCAR is a good example for all of us. In fact, they went out to their major vendors, such as Coca-Cola, who obviously sponsors a great deal of their work, and said, hey, Coca-Cola, we need you to invest in the future, because investing in proven historical results are no longer as relevant to how the business will perform in the future. So again, what can we do to learn a lesson from NASCAR? Often we have to recognize that it's engaging our partners in far new and more committed ways than we might have in the past. And here's an example of the tough decisions that need to be made. NASCAR has de-emphasized its involvement and support of dirt car racing. These are the stock cars and the asphalt cars that in the past most drivers learned to cut their teeth on before advancing to the big leagues of NASCAR. As a result of recognizing that the next generation's not going to watch live dirt racing and asphalt events, NASCAR has really changed its approach to marketing much more through online methods than endorsing these former farm clubs or AA ball teams. So what's the lesson we can all take away? We have to involve our partners. We have to recognize when a distribution channel is drying up, and it's always great if we can involve our next generation in becoming excited and committed to our business.